Dear learners, welcome to the Home of English for English grammar and vocabulary learning. Today, we are going to learn the second lesson of English grammar session. In the previous two lessons, I gave you an introduction of English grammar and different categories of tenses. Now, let's learn present tense. Be attentive. Let's start. Present tense. As we have discussed in the previous lesson, present tense has four subcategories: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. If you didn't watch the previous lesson, just go to the playlist and watch the lesson. There you will get an idea about the tenses and their different categories. And there we have discussed all the structures and different examples. So here the first one, simple present, it is having the structure subject plus V1. Second one, present continuous, structure is subject plus is or am or are plus V4. Present perfect, subject plus has or have plus V3 form. Present perfect continuous, subject plus has plus have plus subject plus has or have plus been plus V4. Here you should know V1 is the plain form and V2 form is a past form of the verb, V3 is the past participle, and V4 is the ing form. First one, the simple present or present indefinite. The structure is subject plus V1. See the example. Rahul plays cricket. Here Rahul is a subject, plays is the V1 form of play. Second, we go to school daily. We plus go. We is the subject, go the V1 form. Now let's see the functions or uses of the simple present tense. First one, a simple present is generally used to denote a habit, custom, or practice, or a repeated action, a permanent activity, a general truth or universal truth. Let's see some examples. First one, I often go for swimming. Second one, Pooja usually believes everybody. Third, Raju never comes late. Fourth, Rohit seldom or never commits any mistake. Fifth, we occasionally visit the library. Sixth, he sometimes goes for cycling. So here we can see all sentences are showing a habitual action. That's why we are using simple present, that is subject plus V1 form. Here often, usually, never, seldom, occasionally, sometimes, normally, generally, always, frequently, rarely, daily, etc. show a habit, custom, practice, a general truth. So we use simple present tense. Now let's see the second function or use of simple present tense. To show a permanent nature or eternal principle or a universal truth. See the examples. First one, I know him well. Second one, the cow gives us milk. Third, the sun rises in the east. It is a universal truth. Fourth, water flows from high level to low level. It is an a permanent nature. Third one, we use simple present to show future arrangements. See the example. The Prime Minister arrives from New York tomorrow. So this is happening tomorrow. So it is a future arrangement, but we use simple present. Second, Raj joins his new job next week. Even though he is joining job next week, we should use simple present. Raj joins his new job next week. Thus we are showing a future arrangement. Fourth one, simple present is used to point out or making an announcement or doing a live commentary. See the example. Here comes the great orator. So this we are doing when we are doing an announcement or live commentary or to point out someone. Here comes the great orator. Fifth, the simple present is used in newspaper headlines. If you have the habit of reading newspaper, you must be knowing that the newspaper headlines are always given in simple present tense only. See the examples. The cyclone hits the Arabian coast. Second, India beats Pakistan by 5 wickets. So these are the headlines of newspapers. So there also we are using simple present tense only. Next one, if the main verb is in the future tense, then use simple present after the words when, unless, until, even if, in case, or as soon as, etc. I repeat, if the main verb is in the future tense, then use simple present after the words when, unless, until, even if, in case, or as soon as, etc. Let's see the examples. I shall not help him, even if he begs for it. So here the first part is a future tense. I shall not help him. But after even if, we are using simple present. Even if he begs for it. Second, you will not pass the exam unless you work hard. Here after unless, we are using simple present. You work hard. Third one, we shall move as soon as we get a signal. Here after as soon as, we use simple present. Fourth, I shall go to Delhi in case the need arises. Here also, after in case, we are using simple present. So these are the functions and uses of simple present. Now, I think you must have got some idea about the simple present tense. If you are not clear, please revise once or twice. Now, I am going to give you 5 questions. After questions, you may pause the video and answer the questions. Then we will discuss. Choose the correct forms of the verb. First one, Meena dash on the stage. Options, dance or dances. Choose the correct form. Second one, he dash dinner at 8 p.m. Not have or does not have. Third, he seldom dash fatty food. Options, have or has or had. Fourth, it dash it may rain. Options, is looking, looks, will look. Fifth, The show dash at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Option begin, begun, begins. Now pause the video and answer the questions. Let's discuss. Meena dash on the stage. Here Meena is first person singular. So we use dances. That is singular form of the verb dance is dances. Second, he dash dinner at 8 p.m. So this is a habitual action. So we use simple present. Does not have. He seldom dash fatty food. This is also a habitual action. We have already discussed. After the word seldom, we use simple present only. So has is the answer. Fourth one, it dash, it may rain. It looks, it may rain. Fifth one, the show dash at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We saw the rule that if it is a future arrangement, we can use simple present. So the show begins at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So these are the questions and answers. If you like the lesson, please like, subscribe and share. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.